Okay, good morning, grade 8. Okay, today I'll be discussing 2.3 lesson, solving for a variable and literal equations. I gave a warm-up review here, so for you to practice how to solve an equation with complete solutions, I gave you the steps. I want you to master how to solve an equation because you will be using it for a new lesson 2.3. This is to rewrite formulas and literal equations. Okay, think of some mathematical formulas and science formulas that you know and practice rearranging them. Let's have the first example. Example 1, okay. Lead has a very high density of 11,340 kilograms per cubic meters. A sinker on a fishing line is made of lead and has a volume of 0.00015 cubic meters. What is the mass of the sinker? So using the science formula, density is equal to mass over volume because the given are density, volume, and we're looking for mass. Okay, the first thing that you have to know is what do you need to look or what is asked in the problem. So which means I will teach you how to rearrange the formula. This one. So if we're looking for mass, we need to isolate m. So which means we will apply inverse iteration in b is equal to m over v. So what did I do? I multiply both sides by b. Okay, because this is division, so the inverse is multiplication. So by multiplying both sides by volume, I got mass is equal to density times volume. And then you substitute the given. The given are 11,340 cubic meters as the density, and then the volume is 0.00015 cubic meters. So when you multiply using your calculator, then the nearest hundredth, the answer is 0.17 kilograms. Okay, got it? Next, the next example is literal equation. Okay, so we're using the formula. When you say literal equations, we're solving more on variables. Okay, let's have this problem. Find the number of years used in the calculation of $1,000 loan at an interest rate of 5% with interest totaling $600. So which means we're looking for the number of years. In the formula, I is equal to PRT. T is the time. So we're looking for T. I is the interest, P is the principal, and R is the rate. So which means if we're going to rearrange that formula, you have to isolate T. So to isolate T, okay, we need to do inverse operation in solving equation. So which means this is multiplication, so we divide both sides by what? PR. So we can isolate T. Divide both sides by PR. So which means T is equal to I over PR. So to find the final answer, we substitute the given from the problem, which is the interest there. The interest is 600. Okay, take note. P is the principal, which means the loan. So we have 1,000 is the principal times the rate, which is 5%. We convert it to decimal, so that is 0.05. Okay, using your calculator, okay, or if you want, you have to find first 1,000 times 0.05. So what's the answer? 1,000 times 0.05. So which means you have 50. So 600 divided by 50 is what? So how many years? So T is equal to 12. So 12 years. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, I'll give you one more example on how to rearrange the formula. So for example, the formula is the area of triangle. Let's have the triangle. So the area of a triangle is A is equal to half base times height. So which means, for example, I want you to find H or the height. You need to isolate H. So using the inverse formula, this is also multiplication. So you have to divide half and B. So you can isolate H. So we have A over, okay, both sides, half B. Half B is equal to H. But we don't leave the fractions in the denominator. How do we divide with fraction? We get the reciprocal and we multiply, right? So we have A over B times 2 over 1. So what is the final answer now? So H is equal to 2A over B. So practice more on rearranging using inverse operations. Thank you.